international experts on the law relating to the environment. So he's just come back from a trip to Srinagar, Sonmarg, Kargil, Leh, and back. So he drove all the way. He's very fond of India, and we're just sharing with the colleagues what his experiences about that trip. So we welcome you in our midst.
On behalf of the bar also, my lord, I welcome the honorable guest to this.
Thank you. So we'll start with our daily board.
Lord, may I just mention, Lord, I have circulated a mail. The reason is, my lord, the reason is, my lord, I mentioned it before vacation. Lordship said it will be listed. It was not listed because it's an old matter. Regarding a PGI admission matter, my lord.
All right, I'll list it, yes.
My lord.
Lordship, may I mention?
Just circulate an email and I'll attend to it in the afternoon today. Just circulate an email and I'll get your matter listed as quickly as possible. All right, let's see the first case.
My lord, may I mention item 40? My lord, by the time the matter reaches on board, my lord, NTA can be directed to produce the original OMR of the...
Nothing of the sort, wait for the matter to reach. Yes, item 1.
May I please, my lord? In item 1, this is a bail plea, my lord. The petitioner is in custody since 10th of February 2022.
In possession, you were alleged to be in possession of 80 kilograms
I
of
was
coffee.
not found on the location, my lord.
You are not. They say that your identity cards were found in the vehicle.
No, it's not the identity card, my lord.
You're not the registered owner of the
I'm not the registered. I have placed it on record, my lord. The registered owner says in his cross-examination, he has been cross-examined.
The allegation is that the vehicle has been transferred in your favor.
He says, but in the cross-examination, he says he cannot confirm if the vehicle that has been alleged to be found by the police is the same vehicle which he sold to me, even otherwise, my lords.
All right, we'll issue notice here and keep it after 2 weeks. Serve the standing counsel for the state of Madhya Pradesh.
I'm most grateful.
Issue notice, returnable on liberty to serve the standing counsel for the state of Madhya Pradesh. He has been denied, Antonio.
I'm most grateful, my lords.
Item 2.
Very short question is what
There's a delay of 235 days.
There is a delay, my lord, because
Why should we condone the delay?
My lord, there was.
And look at it this way. When they first filed their claim before the tribunal in Madhya Pradesh, you objected to the jurisdiction of the tribunals, relying upon the judgment in VA Tech. True, the judgment in VA Tech has been overruled subsequently. But at that stage, at your behest, he was sent to the arbitrator. You didn't object to his jurisdiction before the arbitrator.
By the Honorable High
Right.
Court.
But then you never objected before the arbitrator. Now there's an award.
It's a matter of record that we objected only at the stage of 37, my lord. I cannot quarrel with that.
We'll dismiss it. What we'll do is, we'll dismiss it on the ground of limitation so that it doesn't become a precedent in any other case. And we'll keep the question of law open. There's a delay of 235 days in filing the special petition against the judgment of the Madhya Pradesh High Court dated 9 December 2022. Full stop. There is no satisfactory explanation for the delay. Full stop. Hence, the petition is dismissed on the ground of delay. However, we clarify that since the bar of limitation has intervened, it has not become necessary for this court to express any opinion on the question of law raised.
It will remain open, my lord.
Which is kept open. We shouldn't say it's open because actually the question of law is decided in your favor by our judgment of 2018. Because the judgment in VA Tech has been overruled by our court.
That is
so if we keep it open, we are tacitly then casting doubt on our judgment. The question of law is in your favor. Just that we are not interfering in this case only.
At this stage, my lord, if I may only
I will say it's kept the question of law is kept open. Fair enough. You want it, we'll give it to you.
I'm very grateful, my lord.
Please, my lords, this petition has become infructuous because subsequent developments have taken...
Counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner states that the petition has been rendered infructuous by subsequent developments.
I'm sorry, I want the question of the law to remain open, my lords. Simply being, my lords, because this is for the second petition, my lords, pursuant to a settlement agreement. And Lordship's court has...
always open queas. Nothing is concluded by us. We are just saying that it's infructuous. Item 4.
My lords, it will ultimately, the matter will ultimately be the Lordship's court only. So I'm just...
So it's always open queas. We are saying it's disposed of as infructuous. It can never bind a future bench.
I'm very grateful, my lords.
admittedly the NCLT finds that my claim and my allotment to the flat is reflected in the information memorandum, which is the basis of any resolution plan. And it is showing in the record.
What about delay?
Yes, my lords. On delay, my lords, admittedly, I am not present when this pronouncement is made. My lords, the matter is reserved 3 months back. It comes in a pronouncement, my lords. My appearance is not there. I have vehemently said that I was not present. It is uploaded, my lords, and
What is the date on which it is uploaded?
my lords, it is uploaded on 22nd of August 23, from which, my lords, I am within limitation, excluding the certified.
You were not
copy.
present. Were you a party?
Yes, it was my application, my lords. On my application while reserving,
But then if it's your application,
yes, my lords.
then can you say that I was not present? I don't know because,
So, my lords, the arguments happened, the order stands reserved,
but it is,
not
when is the order pronounced actually? It's not pronounced at all.
not on the dates argued, my lords, not on the dates heard. It comes up in the list 3 months after for pronouncement.
22nd August.
No, my lords, 11th of August.
11th.
22nd August is when it is uploaded and which is when I gain knowledge of the order. And I, my lords, file the appeal immediately.
Learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant submits that that in the application which was filed by the appellant, though the order was passed by the National Company Law Tribunal on 11 August 2023.
Yes.
The order was uploaded only on 22 August 2023. Hence, it has been urged that the appeal which was filed on
The appeal was
October 2023,
my lords, 10th October 23.
10 October 2023 would be within the period of limitation of
My lords, 61-2.
the limitation. We'll issue notice,
Great.
returnable on.
My lords, may I only make one request? The resolution plan basis which my application was dismissed even to date has not been approved by the NCLT. Now, my lords, may I only request for an interim stay until.
We'll make it returnable in 2 weeks.
Grateful.
Stay everything. Serve Dusty and come.
So great.
See, in this case, the NABARD, though initially it said that, there may be certain irregularities in the functioning of the bank. Subsequently, it filed an affidavit before the High Court stating that the resolution of the board was proper and that there were no irregularities. Ultimately, this was a public interest litigation. You brought some grievance to the attention of the court. The court has felt that it is not necessary to interfere.
Page 368 may be seen, Lord, for a moment.
What is that?
Ordered by High Court, Lord, Honorable High
The
Court.
earlier High Court, the earlier order.
Yes, Lord. It says, Lord, pursuant to previous order, action taken, report on behalf of the NABARD has been placed on record. Prima facie, certain allegations were stated to be true.
But that is prima facie. Subsequently, NABARD files an affidavit and says that we have now looked at it and there's nothing.
Later, Lord,
Anyway, as a PIL petitioner, your duty was to point it out to the High
Yes,
Court.
Lord.
High Court went into it. NABARD is a national bank for rural development. They file an affidavit. Now, why should we?
Lord, the error is page 389 may be seen, Lord. Uttar Bihar Gramin Bank, as well as not the sponsor bank, Central Bank of India was directed to take decision on this erroneous activity. Lord, that is my.
But look, ultimately, as a bank, it is regulated by the state authorities, since it's a state bank, as well as to a certain extent by the Reserve Bank of India. Why should we presume that they will not look into the any regulatory failures in the bank?
Lord, may I submit, Lord, any fraud above 3 crores, Lord, is directed to be investigated by CBI. Lord, here the quantum is not above. More than not 500 crores, Lord, that is.
Sir Counsel, we are referring to the affidavit filed by NABARD dated 21st February 2024, where the averment is that it is humbly submitted that as per the specific directions dated 18 January 2024 of this court, the instances pointed out in the special audit report were scrutinized On scrutiny, respondent number 4 is satisfied with the resolution of the board of UBGB that the guidelines of fraud are not applicable to the present matter, audit report, and therefore the matter is not required to be referred to local police / CBI as per clause 9.1 and 9.2 of respondent number 4.
Lord Mayor, initially, Lord 13.
I think we made our point clear. I think we'll not entertain it further. It is the PIL after all. Yes, dismissed. Item 6.
Okay.
Item 6. Yes, Mr. Raghunath, you are on the screen.
Advocate Raghunath on the part of, on behalf of.
Filed a writ petition before the High Court for early hearing of your appeal before the DRAT. And now you are in the Supreme Court under 136. We're not going to entertain these kind of...
Your Honor, my lord, these settle these against the order of the Honorable High Court, and there is no supervisor. There is no, about 24 hearings have happened.
What do we do? The tribunals are, it's not that the tribunals don't have work. They have their own priority.
But my lord, it's a question of recovery of 208 crore rupees.
I know, but you are postulating that your case is the most important to be breaching the line or the queue. Other cases may be as important before the tribunal. Why should we expedite your case? We'll not do anything like that. Thank you. Dismissed.
This is a petition seeking appointment of an arbitrator. The clause of arbitration which finds place in the SPA was SHA, which was initially disputed by the other side, gradually accepted on an affidavit and recorded by the High Court in its order, saying that they were trying to mislead the court, but they've then accepted the existence of the SHA and the arbitration clause. We are only seeking appointment of an arbitrator because one of the respondents is a Sri Lankan citizen and the other is an Indian citizen, both of them being shareholders in the company, which was created pursuant to the SHA.
My lords, I'm appearing for the respondents hearing. Let them supply me a copy. I'll come back in 2 weeks and give my no objection for the appointment.
For the appointment of the arbitrator?
Yes, my lords, after perusing the agreement, because there was a confusion about the agreement per se, their notice of invocation says the arbitrator.
Fair enough. You're appearing for both the respondents, right? You're appearing for both the respondents.
Yes.
Fair enough.
No, they have admitted the existence of
he doesn't have a copy of the papers. He's on caveat. So
I'm not on caveat also. I'm just appearing.
Issue notice. Can I have your name?
Karthik Malhotra.
Mr. Karthik Malhotra, Senate Counsel appearing on behalf of the, states that he has instructions to appear on behalf of the respondents, and seeks a short adjournment to take instructions. A copy of the paper book be supplied in the electronic form to the Senate Counsel for the respondents. List on. Should we keep it on Monday and finish it on Monday?
Please, my lords.
My lords, Friday is...
All right, next Friday.
Next Friday.
Very good. Next.
Yeah.
Man.
Item number 8.
My lords.
The candidate who was selected as the president of the Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission for Mallarkotla,
Sangrur.
For Sangrur. The candidate who was selected resigned.
Within 6 months.
Within 6 months, in which case you are the second candidate. You have no vested right for appointment.
No,
if the candidate does not accept the appointment, then the second candidate can say that, well, appoint me to the post. Once a candidate is appointed, then the select list comes to an end because the process is complete.
Submission was only this, my lord, that the OM says that if a person joins and resigns or vacates within 1 year, then, my lord, the merit list has to follow. In this case, my lord, the OM is there and the judgment of my lordship, 3 judges of this court have said. And my lords, this is since no, that's right, my lord. But my contention is that since this is a judicial selection, instead of going through a fresh selection process, my lord, people can, and I'm there in the merit, my lords.
The government picked out all candidates who are lower in the list. That whole selection process in Punjab was replete with all kinds of difficulties.
What I have done is, in my district, Sangrur, after, my lord,
because the Punjab government thought that they can just pick up candidates who, are, suitable to them, overlooking the select list.
So that's my case. When one resigned, they appointed someone who was not even in the list, who didn't even apply. I was there at number 2. They didn't call me.
His appointment may be invalid, but he has no vested right.
So here, he's R5, my lords. He's R5 here. I
Parmeshwar, which are the states which have not implemented our judgment?
I just circulated a note here. I have a note, my lords. I have a very detailed note.
You have the note here?
Yes, yes. What is this kind of take the note?
Mr. Solicitor, that is the updated position you have now of who has,
Yes, I have the updated position till yesterday night. Then it's till yesterday night, we were served affidavits and compliance. But I just wanted to bring to your lordship notice, this is the 6th or 7th time your lordships are asking them to pay up allowances and pay, my lords. If your lordships kindly see the major defaulters, let me just point out from page 6 onwards. Well, that's a number of high courts have deducted TDS on allowances, my lord. So that issue I'll come to. But for lordships,
because allowances, you can't deduct
it is
TDS.
at all protected under section 192 and section 1014 of the Income Tax Act completely, because it is for money spent that allowances are paid. So there's no question of TDS, but I'll come to that a little later. If your lordships kindly see from page 6, Allahabad. Page 6 minutes. So lordship sees, so far as Allahabad is concerned, my lords, there is more or less compliance. I shouldn't take, I think there are minor difficulties which will get ironed out, my lords. So far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned, there is substantial non-compliance. I have marked
Substantial
non-compliance. Your lordship sees the last two columns. So far as payment of revised allowances are concerned and payment of arrears of allowances, my lords, most judicial officers have not received it. Most judicial officers haven't received it.
Fixed, my lords, we just for payment of arrears.
Possibly, I just wanted to bring to your lordship's attention. The 7th time your lordships are extending time. Repeatedly, your lordship, I've recounted all those orders in the first 3 parts of my notice. At best, my lords, August 15. There are states which have moved IAS asking for 6 months, 2 years. Orissa on its own.
15th August.
15th August. All states, my lords,
a note has been submitted by Mr. K. Parmeshwar, then the mic is curated, indicating the status of compliance with the orders passed by this court on.
Well, it's 3 orders, 27/7/2022.
27 July 2022 to 30 July 2023.
19th May 23 and 4th January 24.
19 May 2023
and 4th January 24.
Then there's 23rd November also, no?
That is only for extension, my lords. Your lordships again. For the substantial order, your lordships.
And 4th January 2024. Full stop. Those seven opportunities, 7, right, have been granted by this court to the states to comply. It appears that full compliance has not been effected and several states are in default. Full stop. The note highlights the states in default. And we will deal with them. Full stop. They are dealt with CRETIM, Andhra Pradesh. The Learned Standing Council. Learned Standing Council. Standing Council. Ms. Prerna Singh, appearing for the state of Andhra Pradesh, states that she has instructions to the effect that the payments which were to be made to the judicial officers have been made.
Whatever could be uploaded has been made.
Whatever could be uploaded.
Portal. There is a portal for the uploading of bills of arrears, which is the main, if my lords will see the last column, that is the main non-compliance that has been attributed to us.
Ms. Prerna Singh, Learned Standing Council for the state of Andhra Pradesh, Learned Council for the state of Andhra Pradesh states that the portal through which bills were to be uploaded that payments have been made to the extent to which bills were uploaded on the portal, on the web portal, which was opened for that purpose. Full stop. Should we say, Mr. Parmeshwar, that this may be verified?
There's clearly non-compliance because judicial officer spoke to me yesterday night. Number of judicial, the All India Judges Association is also here, my lords. There is no doubt, my lords, most states have been lackadaisical.
All right. We will say that, on the other hand, both the amicus curiae and
All India.
yes, and the All India Judges Association, which is represented in these proceedings, have categorically stated that that full compliance has not been effected. Full stop. We direct that a meeting be held by Monday between the Registrar General of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, the Chief Secretary.
Would your lordship then direct that committee to meet? Your lordships had institutionalized it, and that committee, all of them, all the relevant people are part of that committee.
Be convened by the committee appointed by this court in its order dated
4th January
2024.
SCDJ.
What do we call it?
CSCDJ.
The CSCDJ. Preferably on Tuesday, we'll say, I have a little time. Preferably on Tuesday next, so that in case compliance is still to be effected, it is completed no later than by 15 August 2015. Full stop. A compliance affidavit shall be first shared with the CSCDJ and thereafter filed before this court, indicating compliance, failing which this court will be constrained to adopt contempt proceeding against the officers of the state if full compliance has not been effected.
Then Bombay, my lords. If your lordship sees Bombay at page 8, my lords, most of it is in substantial compliance except for the part so far as TDS is concerned. On TDS, your lordships will pass an omnibus order on all high courts, my lords. Would your lordships only see, this is unfortunately, my lords, your lordships will see, if your lordships, the second last column, what they've been doing is many state governments have again tinkered with your lordship's order on allowances. After your lordship's order, there's no question of the state governments now saying that this is not permissible under our rules. We will not allow it. Mobile handsets can't be. Your lordships, remember during the hearing also this question on mobile handsets, ACs,
that we'll deal with separately.
Furniture, ACs. So an omnibus order on the count that there's no question of now deviation from your lordship's.
That we'll say, that we'll deal with.
So far as Bombay is concerned, only this, because they have now said we'll take a call on mobile handsets and AC and furniture.
That we will.
Otherwise, there has been substantial compliance so far as Bombay is concerned. They have taken effective steps.
Which are the states which are not compliant?
Calcutta. West Bengal has moved an IAF for extension of time with us.
We'll give you a time till 15th of August to comply by 15th of August.
I'm only requesting some more time. It was 15th of August. I don't want to come back, seek further time.
It has to be, because 7 opportunities have been granted to us. All states have paid. I mean, how can West Bengal say we will not? Then
It's not that-
you say that, look, then you can sit at home, will not take any work from judicial officers. They're all working there.
May I say this? But it's may I, Manoj? It's only pertaining to arrears, Manoj. Rest of the things have been implemented pertaining to the arrears.
Telangana state, my
That we are
lord.
not compliant, because in the amicus report, it says partially compliant.
How much have you paid?
They will not, none of the states are very smart. None of them will say how many judicial officers are there. They will say we have complied.
Because once we
No
come
details
clear,
of
we shall come clear on this, Manoj, by filing
State of-
everything, Manoj. Because
I just for giving specific. May I just
State of West Bengal, there has been non-compliance by the state of West Bengal with the orders of this court. Full stop. The time has been, 1 year's time is sought for effecting compliance, which is unreasonable. Full stop. We grant time for full compliance till 15 August 2024. We'll keep the matter for reporting compliance on 20 August, we'll keep the matter. We extend time for compliance until 20 August 2024. Full stop. The proceedings shall be listed on 23 August 2024, on which date both the Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary for the state of West Bengal shall remain present before this court with affidavits indicating compliance.
All states, just bring to your lordship's notice.
Just allow me.
All state government and union government wanted with the 16, that was 7th pay commission. We are on the threshold of the next pay commission, 2026, and yet our judicial officers after 8 years, 9 years haven't received it. It's not as if it's a separate case for judicial officers. Most of these recommendations are at par with state government and union officers.
We are constrained to pass the above order. We are usually circumspect in directing the personal presence of the officers of the state. Full stop. However, this is a situation where the officers, the bureaucracy has received the revision of their pay scales and other allowances with effect from 1 January 2016. Full stop. Judicial officers are yet to receive the revision, the revised pay scales and allowances. So the arrears which are due to them in terms of the SNJPC, so 8 years have elapsed. Full stop. Despite, as we have already noted, despite sufficient opportunities, there has been non-compliance. Full stop. It is in this backdrop that we have been compelled to pass the above order. So then,
instead of
I'll just take.
bureaucracy, your lordships may consider administrative officers in the executive.
Bureaucracy, administrative officers in the executive.
But it's a better, but that's
Better.
Let's take this, if Manoj permit me. Manoj, just one thing, Manoj may not say that state of West Bengal has not complied. Manoj may kindly say partially complied, as the amicus has stated, because it seems that we have.
But you have not told us how much you have paid. You tell us how much you have paid, then you would have
I'll
recorded.
come back on this and just.
Anyway, you now, you figure, all right, which is the next one now?
Just only one thing, if just in case we are not complying by 28th, then Manoj may require the presence of.
Now they have to remain present with an affidavit of compliance. Otherwise, we'll send them marching from here. Yes.
First, Chhattisgarh also concern is the allowances, but if your lordship, 1 minute, tax, my God said there will be an.
Tax will pass a separate order.
Again, the same thing in Chhattisgarh also. They will say we are considering whether we should grant those allowances. I don't understand those GOs. With all due respect, after there is a Supreme Court judgment, the subject matter of all those GOs mentions the Supreme Court judgment of 4th January 24 and then says we will now consider whether we must grant those allowances.
Where is that in your note?
If your lordships kindly see page 10, Chhattisgarh, my lords, your lordships will see committee is considering upon the mode of payment of concurrent charge allowance. State has issued geo-dated so-and-so sanctioning increments on acquiring higher qualification, but no date has been mentioned. All that is clear in your lordship's judgment. There's no question of now saying that we will deviate from your lordship's judgment. And your lordship will see this.
State of Chhattisgarh, comma, the GO issued by the state indicates that the committee is considering the mode of payment of the concurrent charges allowance, correct? The concurrent charges allowance. The state has issued a GO sanctioning the increments on acquiring higher education qualification, but no date has been mentioned for effecting compliance.
And out of 20, only 11 have been sanctioned.
And full stop, out of
20
allowances,
11.
only 11 allowances have been sanctioned. Full stop. The state, the conduct of the state of Chhattisgarh is plainly unacceptable. Full stop. Despite 7 opportunities, 7 is there also, no?
Everywhere.
Despite 7 opportunities, the judgments of this court have not been complied with. We direct the personal presence of the Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary of the state of Chhattisgarh before this court on 20 August 2024. 20 August bola tha na?
23rd minutes.
23 August 2024, together with affidavits of compliance, failing which the court would be constrained to take recourse to the exercise of its contempt jurisdiction. All right, that's Chhattisgarh. Then a full compliance by the 23rd. Yes, and the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary have to be personally present in this court on that day. Now we are not going to say that if you comply with, then you need not be present, because then they'll not comply with. Only if we now direct presence that they will comply with. We now know how to extract compliance with the orders. Yes. We are not going to send them to jail if they comply, but they have to be present here and tell us that they have complied. Nothing doing now. Yes. Which is the next?
Delhi, Malaz, page 12, no allowances, no arrears of allowances have been paid.
Delhi?
No allowances, no arrears of allowances. Last 2 columns.
The NCTD, the government of NCTD has not complied with the orders passed by this court. Full stop. No case for extension has been made out. Full stop. We therefore direct full compliance with the orders of this court by 14 August, by 20 August 2023. The Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary of GNCTD shall remain personally present before this court on 23 August 2023, together with affidavits of compliance for the purpose of reporting compliance, failing which the court would be constrained to take recourse to the exercise of its contempt jurisdiction. Then,
Assam, no compliance. They have moved an IA for extension saying citing floods because there was no floods in the year of.
Filed an affidavit, Lordship. Lordship, we have issued the notification. So far as 14 heads are concerned, Lordship, we have issued the notification, the report, because it came later, Lordship. That was the only thing, Lordship. The time, Lordship, that is being taken, Lordship, is we are really, Lordship, now facing disaster.
The council appearing on behalf of the state of Assam
situation
states that a notification has now been issued for the payment of 14 allowances.
14 allowances in the time.
Full stop.
Not 7, Lordship, 6. Lordship said 7.
There has to be full compliance with the orders of this court. Full stop. This court is not inclined to grant any further extension of time or exemption to the state. Full stop. The Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary of the state of Assam shall remain personally present before this court on 23. So, upar jo likha tha na 20th August and 23 August. Same order.
Lordship, our situation is a bit critical, Lordship, is because of disaster situation.
Yes, these are people who are working. These are people who are working in service.
Yes,
you have to pay them now, and just seven opportunities.
Lordship, may I just submit, Lordship? Lordship has given time to the other state till 15th of August.
20th August we have given you. We have given you time until 20th of August, paid by 20th of August, and asked the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary to be in court on the 23rd of August to report that they have complied. Then we will we'll put an end to the matter.
That may be exempted, Lordship. No, we are in a genuine situation.
Then I don't know what will happen. Then there will be another application for extension. Once we say this, the money will come.
Lordship, we are in a peculiar disaster situation, Lordship. We are facing it, Lordship, in the state, Lordship. Everyone is.
How much is the amount that you have to pay?
Lordship, I suppose it is more than 100 crores, Lordship. More than it will be for a state like Northeast, and we are facing floods, Lordship. It is the third round of floods. It is the third round of floods.
The government. ask the government of India to pay you, they'll pay you from some other head, yes.
Lordship,
Which is other.
Lordship, our case, Lordship may kindly consider.
No state.
The other states will not come out with this situation, Lordship.
No.
Our situation is a bit critical, Lordship.
We'll not do anything like
Lordship,
that.
consider it on the next day, Lordship, on 23rd.
Still to remain, we'll see if.
Lordship, 23rd, if we don't show any progress, Lordship, kindly consider.
On the 23rd, if you are not able to pay, let the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary come here and tell us why you can't pay. We'll consider your request. But they must remain present.
Lordship, that's what, Lordship, I was only requesting, Lordship. Kindly pass that order on 23rd, Lordship, if we don't do.
No.
Lordship, we are in a situation, Lordship.
No.
We are in a critical situation, Lordship.
Tell us from when did your judicial
Otherwise, I would not have pressed it, Lordship.
Tell us when, from what date did you revise the pay scales of your administrative officers?
That we have complied, Lordship.
From which day?
So far as the administrative officers. So far as the SNJPC, Lordship, we have complied with everything, Lordship.
No.
That I can't offhand tell, Lordship, from which
When
date.
have they got
I'll take
revisions?
instructions.
We'll tell you, 1st of January 2016.
Lordship, we have complied with every direction of the SNJPC, Lordship. We have complied with everything.
The point, we'll pay the state civil service officers. Judicial officers are not our,
Lordship, I am not making a legal argument, Lordship. I am not making a legal, it's on a different criteria, Lordship. It's only on this.
Who else, Mr. Parmeshwar?
My lord, so far as Guwahati High Court is concerned, my lord, Arunachal, Nagaland and Mizoram, my lords, notifications are there, but release of funds is, according to the last affidavits, not comes. So your lordships may direct the same direction so far as Arunachal, Nagaland and Mizoram.
The same direction shall apply to the states of Arunachal, Nagaland and Mizoram. Then,
I am here for the state of Nagaland. All the information has been collated, is scrutinized, is just pending with the finance department, your lordship. There has been compliance. We've accepted all the allowances, your lordship. So kindly give us time, and your lordship may not.
Time till 20th of August.
Insofar as the presence of the chief secretary and.
We have to secure presence.
Because there has been substantial compliance, it's just the dispersal of funds, your lordship.
The compliant come here, come visit Delhi once, yes.
My lords, Gujarat, my lords, I am now told there is substantial compliance except TDS.
TDS, that will just pass an omnibus order.
Himachal Pradesh, my lords, the affidavit doesn't give us any information, fortunately. So far as.
What is the position in Himachal?
Even the
State of Himachal Pradesh में ऐसा लिखिए, the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary of the State of Himachal Pradesh shall file a joint affidavit indicating compliance. Full stop. Since as of date, who's appearing for the State of Himachal Pradesh? Where is he? Who's appearing for the state of Himachal Pradesh? Learned counsel for the state of Himachal Pradesh is absent when the case was taken up. Is taken up. Full stop. The Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary of the state of Himachal Pradesh shall personally remain present. Will be same order, huh? Let them come here. Yes. Then?
Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, no money is paid.
Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, same order as.
Complete non-compliance.
My lord, for UT of Ladakh, may I assist your lords in case of the UT of Ladakh, my lord?
Yes.
My lord, in case of UT of Ladakh, all the funds are available with the two district judges, my lords, and the two district judges are the drawing and dispersing officers. The funds have been provided, my lords. The dispersal is with learned district judges, my lords. My lords may have my compliance affidavit.
Regards the Union Territory of Ladakh, Mr. Piyush Beriwal, right?
Yes, my lords.
Learned counsel states that the two district judges are drawing and disbursing officers, and the funds have been placed at their disposal.
Yes, my lords. My lords, we have also filed this via an affidavit, my lords.
All right. So Ladakh ke liye don't pass any order of presence.
Much obliged.
Jharkhand also same thing. There's no information on arrears of allowances.
Jharkhand. Have payments been completed? Have you paid all the 20 allowances? Then same order for Jharkhand. Ask the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary to remain present. Time until 20th. Yes, then
Karnataka is not a concern, my lords. Karnataka is not concerned. Kerala, my lords, not paid. They have moved an application for extension. They have not.
Kerala, pay. That's all right. You ask the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary to remain present. Kerala, the same order. Compliance by 20th, personal presence on the 23rd. 20th of August and personal presence on the 23rd. Yes.
Unless Madhya Pradesh also, same thing, my lords. SOP has been made by the committee, your lordships constituted, but no disbursal.
Madhya Pradesh is the same. Madhya Pradesh, same order. Then
Tamil Nadu, my lords, not a single paisa.
Tamil Nadu,
grave defaulter.
same order.
Manipur had a problem, my lords, they moved an IA over.
With respect to the pay and pension, everything has been paid. The allowances, they have been approved. The prospective payment of the allowances have started, and I have got a pay slip from the respective DDOs also. Because with respect to the areas of pay, that is the only problem that we have. Unless we were seeking a little bit of more time for
How much do you have to pay?
This is about 24 crores. And
The
state is running into some deficit.
yeah,
So
pay, get it from the Union of India. Same order for Manipur. Yeah.
can it be a little
20th August, now 20th August. It's uniform for everybody, yes.
Meghalaya also, my lords.
Meghalaya,
Same thing.
same order, Meghalaya.
My lords, Odisha, my lords, is.
You're from Meghalaya?
Sections just now that the status was previous to end of financial year.
So 20th August. 20th August, ask the Chief Secretary.
My lords, I'll file an affidavit, which has been.
If you have paid, if you have paid, mention the matter earlier and tell us we have paid, we will exempt your Chief Secretary. But otherwise, he has to be present here.
I'll mention the matter.
But so far as Odisha is concerned, my lords, 6 allowances they decided not to do.
Orissa,
And so far as the arrears is concerned, they themselves decided that they will pay it over 6 or 7 installments.
same order.
But as far as the.
Ek order likh lijiye. 6 allowances have yet to be paid.
Lord, as far as state of Odisha is concerned, the resolution of the finance department has come in on the 16th of March, 2024. And the law and the home department have submitted the proposal in the ensuing session for release of the funds in the Odisha legislature. That's the instructions which I have.
Learned Council for the state of Orissa states that the
resolution of the finance department has been issued on 16/3/2024.
that the resolution of the finance department was issued on 16 March 24.
And the law and home department has submitted the proposal for making the budget provision in the ensuing.
And the law and home department have submitted proposals for ensuring payment.
The budget provision.
For making a budget provision in the ensuing budget session.
Ensuing Odisha legislature.
20th August, we are keeping compliance and ask the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary to remain present.
Very well, very clear.
Yes.
And so far as Patna is concerned with us, I am now told, yesterday evening I received a note saying that they have started disbursal of all the allowances. But the last affidavit which was filed, my lord, said that allowances have not been paid.
Then, yes, then.
It's Punjab and Haryana High Court, my lords, again, the committee filed an affidavit.
Bihar, ऐसे लिख लीजिए, Learned Council for the state of Bihar states that an amount of rupees 122 crores has been transferred to the Law and Judicial Department, right? And and the payments are being made in full compliance with the order of this court. What's up? Then
Punjab and Haryana, my lords, allowances arrears have not been complied with, and allowances future payments are partial compliance. Your lordship see the last two columns.
So same order for state of Punjab, ऐसा लिख लीजिए. Same order, we'll say. Full compliance we should.
There's an issue with respect to state of Punjab and Haryana. The matter is pending before the full bench of the High Court. The allowances, that's why they were not released. The state has complied with it. Your lordship may see the note as well. There's an SLP pending before this court, pursuant to which the High Court has held its hand and not released and not granted this approval.
Which allowance? Which allowance?
So except for super time.
That we have been done, your lordship, for the state of Punjab. For the state of Punjab, we have done, your lordship. Only that matter remains pending before the High Court.
Page 116.
All right, state of Punjab के लिए ऐसा लिख लिया, which, where is page, Punjab is
Page
20.
1168, your lordship.
That's in respect of, that's not allowances, that's only selecting time and superscale. That's litigated between the judicial officers, therefore that full bit I've examined.
What about allowances? Have you paid the allowances?
Your lordship, we'll place that on record, your lordship.
Sorry?
We have released the allowances, 11th April 23, your lordship.
We pass the same order. If you have, come back to us, file an IA before the next date of listing. We will, and give it to Mr. Parmeshwar. We'll verify it. We'll delete the requirement of the presence of your chief
Sir,
secretary.
but to that effect, your lordship.
So you first ensure that the full payment is made, file an affidavit, give it to Mr. Parmeshwar, come here and mention it. We will exempt appearance. You know?
Whereas Rajasthan, same order as the others. No information has been provided to this court in the complex.
Rajasthan? All right. Anybody else?
But I'm sorry, my lord, I was just trying to say something, but I was not unmuted, my lord. For Delhi, my lord.
Yes, for Delhi.
Problem for Delhi, yes, my lord. We are waiting for the approval of the central government because we have we can make payment only once the central government approves.
We are not concerned with that. You sort it out with the central government. We want payment to be made. Yes.
Let's in that Punjab and Haryana, the other order continues.
Central government has permission. This.
Haryana.
I dealt it with as High Courts, because the Haryana, the other orders continue because they have not paid up the allowances.
Haryana the same order will continue.
And Punjab this order.
Punjab का हमने एक order pass किया था.
Telangana state, my lord.
Rajasthan,
Consider this that central government has filed review petition.
Punjab and Haryana, we passed the same order. Punjab, Haryana, the same order of personal presence.
Right.
Provided if they come back here and file an IA saying that we have paid, then you can tell us. We will. You can mention, Parmeshwar, that these states have been. You can come and mention to that.
So that's so far as Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tripura, and Uttarakhand concerned, my lords. Rajasthan, Sikkim, and Tripura the same order. Allowances have not been paid.
Rajasthan, Sikkim, and Tripura same order. And
Telangana has complied. Uttarakhand the only issue is TDS.
All right.
Plus on TDS, I just one
suggestion. As for Sikkim, may I make one submission, my lord? May I request for a similar indulgence as the previous council? Once I file the updated status of allowances, may I make a request for exemption for appearance, as my lords have permitted the previous councils for other states? Because I'll get the updated status and ensure that the allowances are paid.
Let them be, yeah.
Yes,
let them hear.
Similar
Let them appear, yes.
Sorry. So far as TDS is concerned, would you want to pass an omnibus order saying wherever the exemptions are offered under the Income Tax Act, so far as allowances are concerned, no TDS should be cut because there's no point in going allowances one by one.
Wherever exemptions are wherever exemptions are available under the provisions of the Income Tax Act 1961, from the deduction of TDS on allowances, the state government shall ensure that no deduction of TDS is made.
And wherever deducted, my lords will give them time till September to return that because then this is complete deductions. It'll have to go back because this is 1 minute. The state government is deducted so that
wherever the state governments have wrongly deducted the TDS, they shall refund the amount to the judicial officers on or before 15 September 2024, with liberty reserved to them to pursue their claim before the department.
I have with my note which I have circulated, I have put an appendix A, where I have encapsulated under the Income Tax Act, which all allowances that are part of the SNJP are exempted under the Income Tax Act. So my lords, if something like that can happen, and I've also annexed along with my note, the payment slips of the judicial.
All right, what we'll do is that we'll take up, we have covered the states, right? On the issue of TDS ka baad mein dekhte hain. We'll keep it on Monday. Just look at what she has said, the allowance, the examine.
My only fear was that.
Can you serve the central government council so that we can then deal with TDS on that? Just ask Mr. Venkatraman to remain present here on Monday. You can tell him what the issue is so that then we can clarify it.
Just housekeeping, sorry.
Yes.
So that all those contents in the IS can be disposed of unnecessarily.
For Telangana state, my lord, no complaints. For Telangana state.
Where are they?
Page 26 of my.
Yes, there are eight contempt petitions. Yes. Page 26 ko, serial numbers 1 to 6 IAs stand disposed of.
Similarly, my lord, those 8 orders dated 22, all of them merged in those contempt petitions also.
Telangana State, my lord. Telangana State.
57, there are number of IAs and petitions for intervention, including at least prior to your lordship. Those also can go. Every time.
All serial number 1 to 17? Serial number 1 to 17 का जो page 27 और 28 को है, वो भी disclosed.
Your lordships may mention one IA.
So what we'll do is,
Your lordship on IA. Lordship. With your lordship's permission, Millers, may I?
well, in the afternoon today, the Neet.
I'll just log in.
The matters on Monday, including Neet also will take up on Monday.
May I have your lordship's time for just half a minute? Can I have the attention of the court for just half a minute?
So we'll take up Neet tomorrow first on board, and then we'll proceed. Mr.
May I have your lordship's attention for a minute?
That's serial number.
38, my lord.
38, kal rakh do. 38.
Very obliged.
Lordship and lordship. My lords, if 38 can be on Monday, my lords, we need take instruction and we'll place something on record also, my lords.
Mr. Ranjit Kumar, yesterday the solicitor was also saying that he will require a little time on Monday.
But the problem is this, not every day one order is being passed. Again, today has been passed.
Place that on record, my lord. Nothing worse has been passed, my lord.
What is being happening is, Virat, as I mentioned yesterday, not about curiosity, what happened. Then on 9th July, they say, no, that order is withdrawn. Then on 10th again, yes.
Can we take it up on Monday?